Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are playing Hotel Architect New York Sandbox. So today we are going to be pulling this in. We're going to do, I think, the 6-person crew. Now we're making money, but we are in debt. So I want to get these guys up. I think I'm trying to do this in as short of a hotel as I can get right now and get all 6 guest types in and get every single room built. Typically with like each floor being a set theme. We need to get the elevator. We'll go ahead and put it right there. They'll install it and then it's not linked, but as soon as they get this in, we'll put that in, which means we can then, this is hilarious to watch. Oop, just disappears. Okay, so this room is going to be interior walls. Yeah, so we're going to pause this while we set this up. This one's going to be a wall here. And I think I kind of sketched out I could do this. And no, it's not that. It's right here. Because this is going to be like so and like so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a couple things. First off, we're going to have a right there. We're going to have a couple of doors. With the white door, we'll have be, yeah, like that. And like that. Okay, so this is going to be a bathroom and a bedroom. And this is going to be for a sunbather. So we're going to want to use this premium bed. I'm going to do this be a yellow. We're going to have right there. Well, let's see. We need to do all premium stuff. So sunbather, yellow is where I kind of think of this as being. Okay, we have a 42-inch screen TV, which we need to... I need them to do the wall right there. Okay, we're going to pause that. Trash can go right there. We'll do a mirror. That'll probably be good. Okay, so now in here, we're going to have a sink. We need to have premium stuff, so we're going to have a premium toilet and the premium shower. Just like so. And we're going to do the towel holder will be right there. Oh, yeah, and then we'll have the mat right there. What else can we do? Ooh, that looks really cool. Oh, this mirror. There we go. Like so. Okay, then we're gonna do a bit of some floor. Recent. Do I have a yellow? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Do I have a yellow of this? I do not. I don't have a yellow of that either. Well, we can just still do the blue, I guess. And then for over here, let's add for the stone. Well, let's do wallpaper. Maybe they want to feel like they're in the sun, so they're gonna have some Miami there. And then in the bathroom, we can do there. So we'll copy this room. We're going to flip it. And that should be... So once they get this wall put in, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we can copy this room. We're going to rotate it. It's going to go right there. Copy this room, rotate it. I don't have quite enough funds for that. That's fine. We are going to put in... Here, we're going to do this. We'll flip that in there. Put in a staff door right there. Yeah, I don't have the ability, and now I don't have any loans out, anything. This is just to get these rooms out. But I'm gonna put probably 3 tanning beds right in here. Probably be able to put wallpaper all around. And then we also need to do... I forgot we need windows. So we're gonna have windows all the way around. There's our 2 stars. Here we're gonna copy. Put that there. Items. Need the tanning bed. I don't have the money. Put one there. Okay, we're gonna delete that window. Oh, that's so close. Okay. Okay, hold on. Couple things before they go. Yeah, I need to have them, hold on. Hold on, what is... Yeah, okay, so it's that floor, that dark floor with this, with that. And then with the wall. Nope, I don't have the funds for that. Okay, we'll send them home. We'll save up some money and grab that. But that is that's that. We're going to hold on. No, I don't have them. I don't, no, not enough money to pay cash back. Yeah. For higher loan offer, let's do that. Yeah, let's accept that. That's gonna get us into bad debt, but you know what? Hold on. I do that, I can pay that one off. Hold on, can we also... Yeah, we can get the one there. So we can grab that. Let's call in the 2-person crew. I want to delete these. Hold on. We're going to delete all of these. And delete both of those. Okay. Okay, so we have that, and we're just gonna put that there and there. There and there. Let's do a zone for... Probably, I honestly probably need a staff room, but laundry room right here. It's probably more than we need. We'll just do that. Yeah, if we do that, we move that there. We could honestly then put... Here, we can put those like so. And then I can figure out something else to do there. Okay, I've already... We're going to... Not you. We're going to... delete that zone. I'm gonna reclaim this back as a staff room. And give them just a little bit better seating here. There we go. I have enough space here that I could honestly put in like a third, but I need more. I need more space. Okay, how is our loan doing? Not enough to, okay, I need almost 400,000 to pay it back. Where is our... Yeah, they're now staying. We've got the... These are the tanning beds. Probably need at least another couple maintenance persons. George Handyman, that's good. Maintenance. Oh, staff limit reached. Wow, hold on. No, because I like this person. So I need to come over here and I can click on that. And then I can come back here and grab this person. Okay. And then we can send them home. So tiniest bit. I do need to paint this. But we'll have to... I'll have to figure something out. Okay, so this is a 12. Three stars. Okay, what am I missing for 4? I think I've got it all. It's just a matter of... Okay, so I need a better restaurant menu, more refreshments, and more... Okay, the bartender needs more experience, and I need a better bar menu. Honestly, I think the bartender is... I mean, I really don't have much space. In this instance, I really don't have the space. Now, I might be able to do that in subsequent runs because I might be able to, like, have this come out here and then come down. All right, I have the attention span of a goldfish. What was my... The drink menu, the restaurant menu. That's... Okay, well, to do that, I need to expand here. And that. We can get this one and that. We'll get a better stove. Okay. So let's go up to the second floor with the restaurant. What do we want? First off, let's upgrade everything. Okay. Let's come over here to, let's slow it down. Dinner menu. Okay, so we have the ability to have more. Now we want stuff that's going to appeal to sunbathers. I believe we have, hold on. Yeah, it's the Swedish meatballs. I like to have like the schnitzel and maybe the steak. I think it's business. Maybe we could do like a salad. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to be really picky. We're going to do this. We're going to have this as being the salad, the Swedish meatballs, and the schnitzel. So what does that mean? Does that mean that I need to add anything to this kitchen? I do not. Which is amazing. So it means this kitchen is pretty good. As is. Okay, so we can speed that back up. and I've got that looming debt. Although, if I could get a loan for like that, I can pay that off. That's the strategy that I use when I play all my 2-point games. Is I basically switch back and forth with getting the loans. Okay, so we're gonna have that. Put that right there. Do I have a spot for it? We could put it like right there. That's the only place that I have to put it. It does take 2 spaces. We can put that right there. Go up. No, but we are going to need to paint that. Because apparently I missed that. Okay, so here we have the walls. We'll do that. I feel like if I do a colored, I mean, that matches the bedroom. You do that one. That looks fine. For floor, recent. Here, we'll do that as the white. And heck, we'll just do that as white too. What was I doing it as? Yeah, we'll have we'll do that as the standard. For that, let's come over here. Not concrete. Let's do... I don't want it to be white. Let's do maybe... do we have just a plain tile? We do have a plain tile. That doesn't look white though. Yeah, we'll do that. Three stars. I think we're just... No, we'll do that. Trying to do some standardizing. Let's do... What did I do in the kitchen? I think I had that tile. We'll do that in the in these rooms as well. A little bit cleaner than the... Let's see. Well, no, that's forward facing, so that one's got to be... That one's got to stay. Yeah, that's the bottom floor. We'll do back over here. We'll do that for the... There we go. A little bit cleaner. Trying to look for... That one I'm fine with. And then there's that. Yeah. I think we're good with that. Let's go ahead. Let's just get the little tube man crew in and they can be working on that. I feel like these should just go right there. If I do this one more time, this could be basically the laundry room for both of these floors. See, who is this? Jackson Swift. Okay. And oh, it's me. It's and this character is actually the character string is in my leveled up. Oh, the trash can. It's like, what leveled up on that? Yeah, okay. These bathrooms are probably... Okay, so these... When you do the bathroom like this shower stall cannot be upgraded. So if you upgrade it, you're going to have to... There is no downgrading it. So you would have to... you would have to remove it and reinstall it. And that's going to be a pain. So I highly recommend not doing that. If we accept this one, we could pay that off. Tell you, I like flip around with all the different loans. Okay, we're consistently getting though the 3 stars. The negative cash flow is really when we had those huge buildings. Staff is the #1. Loan is huge, but that's hopefully going to be working on going away. Let's see. The last critic review. Okay, the bartender, the bar was what's holding us back. So if we come back here, one more round. Okay, let's see what we can do. One more. See what we can do with the drink menu. Okay, because that's going to need a tap. This one... Hold on. That's a sunbather. This would go well. And... That's a sunbather and that's a brat. If we do... Because business is going to be the next person. That's brat and business. Backpacker and sunbather. We could do this one. which means, yeah, I know we're gonna need to add some stuff to this. So what we're gonna have to do, we're gonna move this. We're gonna move that over there for right now. We're gonna add this right there. And we have to add that. Oh, and then we can delete that item. So as soon as they get down to here, they've got a ton of stuff they're working on. One thing I think I do need is I do need a staff room. So what we're gonna do is, can I build? No, I can't build that staff room. Never mind. Unless I can do that. We can D-zone. Okay. We will delete this wall. We'll add this wall in. Okay, for the floors, recent. Walls, recent. Do tiles. Hold on. Floors. There. Okay, now with that, we can get a staff room in. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna have the staff room here. We can delete this one. Actually, we'll delete that one. And then I know we're missing that one little coffee station right there. I changed my mind. I want that back. It gives the tiniest possible staff room. But it's the only staff room, other than the one on the first floor. This is the only other one that we've got. You know, one thing we could do is I could change this out to be like another shower stall. Are they already done? No. No, it should be fine because that's maintenance and that's let me copy this. Go down and we can do that right here. And they're good to go. Yeah, let's see if we can't. Well, it's already a 3-star. I think for the hello. I have a bar. It's literally right here. You know, they might have been close. They might not have recognized it. I don't know. There's 3. Do we have? Yeah, the bar's right there. See, bartender experience has gone up. Drink menus gone up. Seating. Okay, well, we can always we can get rid of this stuff if y'all aren't going to play with it. Well, I mean, they are playing with it. I'll make a whole arcade level for them. Let's bring that in. They're gonna go in. Okay. Hold on, let's come in. I want... We have the special amenities there. Speedy builders would also be helpful. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll put chair right there. Yeah, what we're gonna do this in blue. And then I didn't do that. Blue. And then also in blue. Let's see if we have... Ooh, hold on. We can do that. Can we? No, it's the second floor. Have those right there. Kind of right there. Oh, we've got... 4 different style, 4 different paintings. Okay. Let's see. We could do that. And we have that one right there. What else do we have? That one right there. And then the 4th style painting. Do that one. There's that. We'll have nice blue painting there. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we've got... I did not realize that these had so many different choices. Yep, we're going to do different color for each wall. Maybe. Do there. And then that one's just going to be a second. Second purple. There we go. So we could do that there. We'll do that there. We'll have... What do we want? Oh, there's the paint, the art stuff. I was gonna have like this be right there. And what we might do is not that, have a wall right here. That then we can use and we can decorate a little bit. Can I pay it off? I can pay it off. It puts me in the red, but I'm good with that. Only thing is we've got to really keep a light footprint on how many guests we're getting, because I only have 2. I can only get 2 staff down here. To get any more, I would have to cut into... I would either have to get rid of this, which I don't want to do, or I would have to do some other stuff. I'd have to squish them together. Slow that down. Go over here to recent. Okay, so what I've been doing... Okay, and then we do artwork. Oh, I don't have the money for that. That's why it's not letting me do that. Do I have the space? Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. So there is some... Let's see if we have... Is this... This is just outside, or is this... Let's slow it down a little bit. I would like to get some plants. Well, we could do the Parisian flowers. Okay, let's go up a floor. We'll have some Parisian flowers. Up another floor. Two more sets of flowers. Yeah, they don't get anything. Let's see. We have here... Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, because that gives +8 versus +7. So yeah, that's... Do I have any more other types of rugs? I mean, that's the broke. The broke would go, I think, go to well. There we go. Yep, we're gonna do... I know, I just put those rugs in, and now we're gonna get rid of them. To be very careful not to get rid of the elevator, because if you don't have that elevator... Okay. So now it means that you would have to basically put them back in. All right, rugs. We can do this. Do I want to do... Yeah, I think all the rest of the floors we can deal with having 2 out. Or... You know what? I once it's in, I can always do it. I think that might be a little bit better. There we go. That one's in there. Yeah, now that one you gotta flip it around and then slide it in place. It doesn't want to do that, and then you have to, yeah. There we go. So let's see how the attractiveness goes. Yeah, that's actually doing pretty good. What about up here? Not too bad. Pretty good. Yeah, it could be better. Yeah, I need better right here. But honestly, I mean, we could do that. That would help. For this, let's... I'm gonna put one right there. We're gonna bring the other one in to remove. Same thing with that. Yeah, let's have maybe a nice chair there. And a nice chair there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then we can just call in our two-man crew again. We can delete this item. That up. We can delete that item. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we don't have any debt other than what we have there. And I went into that debt issue entirely because it went over 100,000, which is my credit limit. So I was concerned that it was going to be like a game over situation, or they were going to be like, yeah, no, you failed. Because you got to at least be above your credit. I think they do have it planned that will be eventually, that will go through and actually have your characters. Hang on there. Okay, so we're getting pretty solid with 3 stars. Let me see. So the critic review. So it looks like the bedrooms could be upgraded a bit. So change look. They do have this. This is brand new into when I like that. Actually, you know what? This, we can change it to the Art Deco. And this should also be changed out to the Art Deco. And then I think this... Ooh, yeah, we'll do... Yes, please. So let's upgrade. That goes to there. Okay, so I think as long as you're not upgrading it to, you can't improve. Well, like you can improve it, but you can change it within the same style or within the same level. So we can change out this. How does this handle? Don't really have much space, but we can do that. That's the limit for what we can do on those. So yeah, because the upgraded shower will not handle, you can't upgrade the entire. You gotta do it piece by piece. Okay, so this one can. That's fine. This one can also. Move it like right there. I forgot about this thing. Can upgrade. This can upgrade. There we go. Whereas like down here, I'm not too concerned because like I can go here and I can say upgrade. And I don't have to worry about it because there's no shower. All right, so we're going to be upgrading these. Okay, this was the sporties, so yeah, honestly, I should have just done this because I want that Art Deco stuff. So yeah, this will be the blue. This will be Art Deco. That is the highest bet I can do in this scenario. Let me clarify. That's the highest I can do in this space. So we're going to go through and just finish upgrading these, or actually just changing the looks. Fortunately, this doesn't affect their sleep. So that's a plus. What do we have? Oh, this last one, last room. And this room ended up being worth about $17,000. So not too bad. This is for the sunbathers. No, I take it back. This is the sporties. This is the sunbathers. I think because I've got 6 for sporties. Yeah, then I'm gonna do, I think, we'll just do a staircase right there. Up one floor. And we'll plan on continuing up another level in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.